Hi, my name is Kisha, mostly known for doing comedy, but I have a serious side. And today I want to talk to you about the state of our seniors. We are in trouble. There are so many seniors that are homeless. There are so many veterans that are homeless. And 2025 is going to mark a new era of homelessness. And I just want to encourage our seniors out there to be prepared because we're about to take on a roller coaster ride that is going to take us on a whole new level. I encourage you, if you have family members that you have good relationships, you're going to need those. And if you don't have family like that and you burn some bridges, you're going to have some problems because our government doesn't care about you. They don't care about your situation. These people that have gone through hurricanes in these other states, they're still struggling. Their homes are gone. Insurances, they only pay so much. It's hard to start all over when you had a $500,000 home that was washed away. And you said, well, I'm not living in those conditions. Honey, you are. You just don't know it yet. It doesn't have to be a hurricane to take your home away from you. Hello? It is circumstances. A good example, my brother. My brother had a stroke in February. His wasn't as impactful as my husband's was. My husband has aphasia and he can't walk. I'm his caregiver. Kudos to the caregivers because I had no idea how much work this is. I'm enjoying myself. Don't get me wrong because I truly love my husband. However, it is not a picnic. Hello? So what I'm saying is he had a mild stroke. He can still walk, but not at the capacity that he was because he was working 2 jobs, which required him to be on his feet, both those jobs. Well, he lost that job because he wasn't able to do that work anymore. His rent was $849. Not bad for 2-bedroom, decent, pretty fair community. Well, his Social Security is only $900. So $849 minus from $900, well, it doesn't leave that much. He lost his car because he was not unable to pay his car note anymore. He's about to lose his apartment. And anyone, I don't care if you're living with someone, you're still homeless. I had this speech a long time ago. You're just one step, well, you're homeless. Because if they didn't take you in, what would you be? Homeless. So we have to start preparing seniors because it's going to get tough. To our homeowners out here, the ones that have paid off their mortgage and pay the taxes and we think we're doing okay, we're not. We're not doing okay. When my husband was working and I was working, we didn't think anything about paying taxes every year. It came and we just wrote a check. Well, guess what? Neither one of us are working to write a check. And our Social Security is not that much. Yes, we have some few dollars in savings. Well, honey, everybody doesn't have that. And them few dollars in savings, honey, if I were to pull it out to take care of him and his needs, might as well just say broke. I encourage people that have empty nests and you're sitting on a $400,000, $500,000, $600,000 home, you might want to consider downsizing to maybe a $80,000 condo or something like that so you can have some bank. Because we have paid for these homes. How are we homeowners but paying taxes on our own home, on a home we paid for already? Year after year, 40, 50 years of paying taxes. We bought this house, 3, 4, 5 times? We're never going to be the owner. We're really renters in a sense. And they constantly go up. Our taxes went from $1,500 to $3,500. That's almost half of our Social Security for the year. What are we supposed to do? Anyway, I just want to talk about that because people don't take into consideration, even people who are renting, looking, they say that my brother's looking for a place to rent. They're not going to take into consideration that this man had a stroke and that he lost his job and that's why he lost his car. They're going to look at all that and say, though, he's poor at paying his rent and his car was taken from him. They're not going to look at his circumstances that this man had a stroke and lost his job, and that's the only reason he's in the situation he is after he'd been paying his rent for the last 8 years in the place that he's in, not missing a payment. They don't take into consideration any of that. They're going to think the negative of you, not the positive. That's why you got to have family that care about you. Because if you don't have family that care about you, you can be on the street, living in your raggedy car under a bridge or something. And the shelters don't give a dang wang doodle. Let's be real. They collect millions of dollars every year. They have fundraisers. People give them money. But yet they don't really do that much for the people. They raise more money for dogs and cats than they do for women of domestic violence or homeless people or for our veterans. Let's just be real. They give away more turkeys than they do money. What the heck is a homeless person going to do with a turkey? I don't know. But those are some of the things I want to talk about. And Walmart, just get ready to hire. The whole store going to be old people. We're going to be running the cash registers. We're going to be at the door. We're going to be unboxing boxes. We're going to be straightening up the stores. Just going to be old people because we're going to need to work. Let's just be real. We're going to need to work because young people, they work. Don't get me wrong. There's a lot of really great young people out here, but some of them just work for a check and then they're gone. As you call it, a bag. Young people better wake up too. Because nobody's going to keep tolerating the foolishness some of you, not all of you, some of you are putting out. In school, at home, and in the workplace. And out here in the dating sites. It's foolishness. And they commercialize this foolishness and make us look stupid. All races, mostly blacks. They put us on the front line all the time. Look at them, look at them. We need to wake up. We really do. We need to consider downsizing. We really do. We buy too much stuff. We entertain too much. We go out all the time. Look at your bank statement. I encourage you, look at your bank statement. Do you really need all that stuff? I'm guilty. I don't buy myself much of anything, but when I do, I buy something that, I feel like at the end of a month, I may take $50. You say, wow, what is that going to buy? It makes me happy. Okay? But if you add up the $50 every month, that's maybe could have went to something else. If it wasn't for friends and family that were helping in some kind, small way, I'm telling you, buying briefs, pads, wipes, gloves, it's not cheap. They're not passing them out anywhere. I haven't found a place that we're passing them out. So I'm just encouraging our seniors, we are going to have to find a way. And if it's true, because I did hear this from a young man online who does Social Security interviews and Social Security updates, that it's a possibility that the women who stayed home 40, 50 years ago, raised the kids, kept the house, and now their spouse is gone, these women may lose that spousal Social Security. What are they going to do? It's really messy. But what I want to encourage you on is to just stay focused. And for those who say, and I'm going to get I'm praying. I appreciate the prayers. I pray for myself. And I pray for others all the time. And that's what prayer is about. Encouraging yourself. Prayer is to keep you up. Prayer is to keep you focused on the good things in life.